Today we will look at human mind. We will try to understand why is it that we put so much of emphasis on language and its relationship with human mind. This started long back. The relationship between these two basically is substantiated with certain areas in human mind as well, and some people have claimed that certain area in human mind is designated to language. It was rather unfortunate that such a discussion started with language impairment, with diagnosis of language impairment, and we will try to look at some examples of those things and will relate those examples with the role of human mind, and which will lead us to understand human cognition as well. So what happened? So let's look at how human mind looks like. This is a picture of human mind. It indicates some of the parts of human brain, and in this one in particular I would like you to look at the frontal lobe, which is going to be discussed further. This frontal lobe is marked with red in this picture. All right. So see what has happened. So what happens in this? A discussion on this started with cases of brain damage, and when some cases led to language deficit, it attracted attention of a French surgeon, Paul Broca, in 1864, when he was looking at cases of brain damage, and what he summarized and what he found, that injury in a particular area in the left frontal lobe of brain causes language loss and some kind of disorder in language. This was very revolutionary, and this is the beginning point. This is one of the points where people have started talking about a particular area of human mind, human brain designated to language. This damage, it was important, was also significant for people to look at, and particularly why it attracted attention was because a damage in the corresponding right hemisphere shows almost no or very little effect on speech, which substantiated further that probably left frontal lobe is the area which appears to be designated to language. And this we know this now as Broca's area, because Paul Broca looked at it for the first time. It is known as Broca's areas, and the disorder that Broca noticed is known as Broca's aphasia. The term aphasia in common understanding, common terms, means language loss, language disorder. So this problem is now known as Broca's aphasia. One of the symptoms of Broca's aphasics is the difficulty in understanding, difficulty in finding words. They will be struggling with finding words they want to speak. There are lots of work done on this kind of disorder. I do not have an example ready here, but please pay attention to difficulty in finding words. Difficulty in finding words denotes Broca's aphasia. Little later, we see another development a German neurologist, Karl Vernix, in 1874 finds something more related to this disorder, related to language disorder. And he found some more development, and he talked about one more area. As a matter of coincidence, that area is also located in left frontal lobe, and that area now is known as Vernix area. The difference is Vernix aphasics are fluent. Vernix aphasics do not struggle for finding words. If at all anything, they are rather in a rush. They end up saying several words, but they have difficulty understanding those words and making sense of those words. So, the difficulty in making sense and difficulty in understanding is known as Vernix aphasia. That is the difference between the two, Vernix aphasia and Broca's aphasia. This is the picture which indicates both areas in the frontal, left frontal lobe of human brain. They are marked, Broca's area is marked in red and Vernix area is marked in yellow. You can look at this area, look at these two areas to understand why this left frontal lobe was designated as the area related to language. We would like to compare these two things, these two disorders, these two types of aphasia little bit more in order to understand the difficulties with them and finally see why these types of disorder are important for us to understand the role of human mind and understanding this area. See, the idea is, and this was suggested by Vernix, that Broca's area is adjacent to the area that controls motor movements of the vocal tract. However, Vernix area is near the area of brain involved in hearing. These things have a lot more implications than we need at this time, but I want you to understand the two areas and what's the difference between the two. These two areas, even after identifying area that is designated to language, we are talking about two of them, an internal division of these areas, one which is located near the parts that controls motor movements of vocal tract, and the other that is responsible for, that is involved in hearing. So, naturally, Vernix area stores auditory memories of words and Broca's area stores memories for how to pronounce them. Vernix areas is responsible for auditory control and Broca's areas for articulatory control. Vernix aphasics can articulate but cannot understand, have difficulty understanding. Vernix aphasics have absolutely no difficulty articulating. However, Broca's aphasics can understand things, they have no difficulty in understanding. Well, at one point it was claimed that they did not have difficulty understanding, however, they had difficulty articulating words. Well, the difficulty in articulating words continues to be identified as Broca's aphasia. However, lot later in 1970 it was found that Broca's aphasics have difficulty understanding too. Well, these are the developments in the study of language disorder, aphasia in the wider domain of psycholinguistics and neurolinguistics. We will restrict our discussion of these things in order to understand relationship between language and human mind. So, the point is we now know, while trying to understand language disorders, we now know there is a particular area in human brain in the left frontal lobe which are responsible for language. Among the two, one, Broca's areas probably and particularly controls articulatory stuff, and Vernix area is dedicated for auditory controls. There are other types of disorder as well when it comes to language disorder, and since we are talking about at least two, Broca's aphasics and Vernix aphasics, Broca's areas and Vernix areas, it is important for us to at least go through two more. There is one which is called anomic aphasia, and the difficulty in this is it's related to thinking. Anomic aphasics have difficulty thinking of a word. It takes long time for them to come up with a word. Well, as you can see, this is close to Broca's aphasics, but there is a distinction between the two, and again I restrict the discussion here. The other one is conduction aphasia, and this is relatively the conduction aphasics have relatively meaningful and fluent speech, but such a speech is full of errors of pronunciations, and conduction aphasics repeat sentences or words that are told to them. So, we see what we see with these four, Broca's aphasics, Vernix aphasics, anomic aphasics and conduction aphasics, that the language disorder has been studied a lot. Language disorder has been studied in great deal. Now, this disorder and the study of this disorder is important. What does this tell us? People came up with these things with the study of brain impairment, but what does this tell us? Why is this study significant, and in what way this tells us about a relationship between language and human mind? Well, we know one of the claims is pretty obvious, that with such a study we know that human brain has an area which is responsible for language. What we have seen, what we have discussed while learning about language learning, about language acquisition, things like language acquisition device and universal grammar in particular, those are hypothetical ideas. Now, a discussion on Broca's area and Vernix area and the left frontal lobe, these are the physical areas of human brain. So, a relationship between the two, whether a relationship exists between hypothetical idea of language acquisition device and the language area identified in left frontal lobe or not, is a matter of further investigation. Lot of work is underway in these areas. However, what is pretty clear here is aphasia in general is viewed as a disorder of general conceptual thinking. But if we look at it in a more careful way, what we find is it indicates about certain types of brain damages, and what we see that certain types of brain damages leave non-linguistic abilities intact and only damage linguistic abilities. Well, this is an important finding. However, there are yet another types of brain damages where the ability to produce grammatical sentences is often spared. That is, with some other types of brain damages, people can speak, people can create, people can come up with perfectly acceptable and grammatical sentences. Therefore, we say in certain types of brain damages, the ability to produce a grammatical sentence is often spared. However, damage, it causes substantial damage, it causes substantial cognitive loss. That is, the damage which spares grammatical ability, which spares speaking ability, affects other kind of cognitive abilities. Now, this is important that we have, if we categorize different types of damages, some damages hampers linguistic abilities, some damages do not hamper linguistic ability, rather they hamper certain other cognitive abilities. On the basis of this, we can say that language ability is quite distinct from other general purpose cognitive function of human brain. This will be one of the evidence to suggest many, including Ray Jackendorf. This discussion comes from Ray Jackendorf that the language ability is specific purpose cognition. The study of brain damage tells us at least two things distinctly. One, helps us identify physical area in human brain dedicated to language. Second, brain impairments, brain damages, the study of brain damage indicates that certain types of damage may cause only linguistic ability, whereas certain types of damages, certain types of brain damages may not cause linguistic ability, may not hamper, may not distort linguistic ability. However, they are going to affect other kinds of cognitive loss in a substantial way. Thank you. Suvash?